What's up, y'all? Sean here. So we're here at Stewart's Creek High School, and this is the school that I flew around with my DJI Avata, and we're actually standing in kind of the intro to the video. But I've got a new camera today. I've got the Sony FS5 Mark II, and I recently switched cameras because I was trying the Blackmagic out, but I feel like I could get some really cool shots, and I'm planning on keeping on one of my Blackmagics. But it was kind of a nerdy artsy camera, if that makes sense. And everything that I record is pretty much run and gun, pretty much auto. I'd like it to look better. I always want to make my videos look better. But as far as the type of filmmaker that I am not spending 30 minutes on one shot. I am recording people in their life doing things as it happens, and I don't have time to really fine-tune the shot. What this was on Facebook Marketplace. There were two of them, and they were selling one, and he said, I've got another, I'll make you a deal for both of them. And I was like, man, if I was shooting a wedding, I would love to have two of the same cameras, get the same lenses, the same form, like get them all. I'll spend some time in the studio getting them all set up correctly, and then run both of them at the same time. And then by the time I'm done with it, I can have the files, the files will edit together really, really well. And I'm really capturing the moment. I'm not necessarily capturing this artistic, sunset bouncing off of the back of the hair of the bride, all that stuff. The weddings that I would do are friends' weddings that just want to capture the moment. My wedding, which is 18 years ago, was captured. It was captured on an XLT or something. It was a professional Canon camera, but it was really a camcorder compared to nowadays. And what I love about this system is it is a camcorder with every setting on this camera has a button on the side of it. It has interchangeable lenses. And it zooms in and out. So it's a cinema camera that also has camcorder capabilities. I can go fully auto on it. It has, if there are certain settings that I need to set ahead of time for my lenses, like let's say, I'm planning on recording at a specific shutter speed, and I need to, adjust the shutter speed to my frames per second to make sure that I don't get any weird, shutter issues if I'm going slow motion. This camera can do that. I can set all that, and then I can turn variable ND filters on, and the variable NDs will put shadows, or it will put shades on my footage while I'm going from one space to another. So in this video, I've already shot a lot of video with this camera, but I go up and down these stairs, and it's a light situation that changes. It's a light situation as I'm going up the stairs, the football field's blown out, right? It's blown out now. I'm sure it's completely white to you guys, because I can see zebras going crazy. But once I get out there, the variable ND, it's not changing the exposure or anything like that. It's just taking that ND filter and moving it down. Okay. I also have the monitor on top of the lens. So I've been speaking to the lens most of this time, but I'm going to spend the next 5 minutes talking to the monitor and see if you guys notice whether I'm looking at you or not. On the screen right now, it looks like I'm looking at you. I can see it kind of when I move, it the focus is on my face. It's tracking my face. I don't know if it's completely focused or not. But I wanted to get a Sony lens that was native to the Sony system so that the autofocus would be the best possible. Okay. I'm also using the microphone that's internal. I have to use a XLR mic on this, and all of my wireless microphones are not XLR at all. And XLR is like the professional 3-pin, like a microphone that you'd see on stage, or you know, that a singer would use, you know, anywhere. So I have to buy an adapter to convert my my Rode wireless system to fit this camera. But what's cool about that is I get two of those adapters and put the DJI system in one channel and put the Rode system in another channel, and I'd be like good to go. So anyway, I might try that. All right, y'all. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do an audio test on the internal microphone. There's not much going on, but there's cars driving behind you. So I don't know if this is a directional mic. I feel like it is because it's on the front of the handle on top. There's a softball game going on over there. There were people on the football field playing. I don't know if they're playing out there or not, but every once in a while they make a sound. So I've got the lyrics to Superstitious, and we are going to do a little audio test. So let's go. Very superstitious writings on the wall. Very superstitious. Oh, ladder's about to fall. 13-month-old baby, oh, breaks the wedding glass. That's 7 years of bad luck. The good things in the past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Oh, superstition ain't the way. No. All right. That was the audio test, Superstitious, by, I was about to say Eddie Murphy. It's not by Eddie Murphy. But anyway, Stevie Wonder. So yeah, audio test done. So I think I've talked about everything that I want to talk about. But yeah, here's some footage of what the camera looks like. So this is what it looks like looking at me. Before I had the monitor over here. That's where the monitor was, but now I moved it back over here. So there's that. And I want to show you guys this handle. Like, look at all of the stuff on this handle. Like, there's a dial, there's a rocker, there's two programmable buttons, there's a record button, there's another programmable button. Oh wait, yeah, just two. This is kind of what it looks like from the side. And I'm gonna put it like in normal mode. So if I was normally filming, that's where the handle would be. You have this beautiful grip, nice and rubbery, and then you've got your stuff on there. If I was using underslung mode, those are all the options on the underslung. So on the top handle, I've got a zoom rocker, record button, and then you've got a little standby switch and a hold button. You also have a mount right there that you can put stuff on. I bought this used, so used to be Velcro there. But on the side camera, there are 3 1/4-20s that I can mount stuff to. Ugh. Probably shouldn't have done this on the bleachers. But this monitor, just like my C200, it has several different positions. But with this screw right here, I've screwed it into the front of the handle, but there's another RE screw right there, and there's one here in the back as well. If I have to go through, here is the ND. This is ND. I've got it set to variable right now, so it's kind of automatically ND-ing me. That's what I love about this. You can dial it in the way you want it to, but you can also have a lot of auto functions that function really, really well. So, yep, Sony 4K, so you know it's good. Here's my my audio door that has all of my XLR settings. So yeah, that's pretty much the side of the camera. There's those mounting spots. So they have cages that just mount onto the side of it. So that's the one I'm really trying to find. I don't want to lose the capability of the top handle, but loving that. There's the microphone. So we're gonna see how good that microphone is today. This is the setup that I'm using today. It's pretty low, it's pretty run and gun, it's pretty small. Fits almost in a camera bag. I need to get a better camera bag for this. And I need to stop bouncing around. But what we're going to show you today is we're going to show you how far the zoom is on the lens that I bought. Is a power zoom. It's a Sony G lens. It's got OSS, which is the stabilization for Sony, and it also has 18 to 105 power zoom. I'm amazed at the zoom capabilities. Like my C200, the best way to get zoom capabilities on that camera is buying like a $2,000 to $3,000 lens that has zoom on it. It's the only way. Or if you use like a manual zoom lens, then you can use a kind of a focus system to run the zoom ring on a lens, which is cheaper, but it takes a lot of setup. This system, I plugged the lens in and I turned it on, and it's wonderful. There's all kinds of assists on here. There's a red LED right above the lens letting me know that I'm being recorded right now. It took a little bit to get the monitor to work because the guy that I bought it from had an external monitor. So I think I'm just going to leave that to both. I think this has I've got a B60 battery in it, and I think it lasts like 6 hours. So what I understand is the B30s is 3 hours of record time. The B60s are 6 hours of record time, and the B90s are 9 hours of record time. It's got a huge fan in it, so it's not going to overheat. Even though it is a Sony, it's not going to overheat. And that's why I choose this kind of camera over a little mirrorless camera or a little DSLR camera, because this camera is never going to overheat. Okay? I mean, I could probably overheat it if I, went to Phoenix or something. But I love it. I love the handle. I love how many things are on the handle, and the fact that the handle comes off. It really strips down to like a box camera. The monitor comes off and the handle comes off, and so if you really just want to stick it in the corner or put it on a drone, I've seen people put them on drones and put it on a gimbal, I can do that. But it has all the outputs that I need. It even records 4K RAW to an external monitor. So I'm going to get in a little adapter for my Ninja 5, and then I'm going to run the Ninja 5 on here. I might end up getting the Ninja 5 Plus, but we'll see. I've got a lot of external monitors, and I feel like I could sell all those external monitors and just get the Ninja 5 Plus. But Ninja 5 Plus might be too much for this camera. There are different slow motion modes in this camera. We're not going to do slow motion today. I'm going to dedicate a video to slow motion. But that will be after I get the the raw capabilities with the external monitor worked out. But I've seen videos, it'll shoot, what I understand, it's 2K at 200 frames per second, which is unreal. But I saw the slow motion coming from this camera, so I'm super excited to use that at camp. Just because there'll be a lot of teenagers doing sports and like hitting a ball or jumping in the water or stuff like that, and slow motion is going to be awesome there. What do you guys think? The problems I've had in the past when using a video camera for myself is the autofocus, but I feel like this setup, it took me maybe 2 minutes to figure how to put the monitor in front of the lens, like right above the lens, to figure that out. If the audio sucks, then in a couple days, I'll have the ability to use a wireless microphone. I could use a handheld microphone right now, and I'm even close enough that I could use an XLR lav if I wanted to, because the microphone, there's a microphone jack right above the monitor. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hope you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe to my channel, click on the bell for notifications and when I put out more videos on the Sony FS5 Mark II. I might even do a review on this lens. I think the lens is wonderful. Not sure exactly how to say what this lens is, but it's the Sony E4-PZ 18-105G OSS lens. But yeah, I do live streaming videos on cameras, action cameras, 360 cameras, and then I do a live stream every Tuesday night. So yeah, if you like this kind of content, and I'm the type of guy that nobody pays me to do anything. So this is my honest review from a creative guy that uses gear. That's what I am. That's what my channel is. You're not going to get any indie, companies don't control what I say on YouTube. So if it sucks, I'm going to tell you it sucks. If it's good, I'm going to tell you it's good. I do have a positive attitude about everything, and I do take how much things cost. I take value into consideration. So I'm going to be one of those guys that, if I buy a $20 microphone and I'm going to say, it works as a microphone, but there are definitely microphones that are better than that. But I mean, if you need a microphone and you got 20 bucks, this thing works, and I'm going to show you guys how it works. Okay, so yeah, check you guys on the next video.